Today's battle is between the Ceratosaurus and the Nile crocodile. Let's get into this. Nile crocodiles live in Africa and they can be up to around 7 to 20 feet long. And they can weigh up to around 500 to 1,200 pounds. Ceratosaurus. They live in North America and can be up to around 15 to 20 feet long, 5 to 6 feet tall. Well, there's some specimens saying they can be up to 23 feet long on max. But anyways, yeah. What else? Oh yeah, they can weigh up to around 1,500 pounds on average and can weigh up to 1,500 pounds on average. Yeah. Okay, let's compare the weapons. Jaws versus jaws. The Nile crocodile's jaws are a lot more stronger than that of the Ceratosaurus because Nile crocodiles, right now, they have the strongest bite force of any living animal right now. Living animal, I said. Living. That's existing right now, not extinct or anything, living. Meanwhile, the Ceratosaurus' jaws, they're still effective and can cut through armor, but, it's not as effective as the crocodile anyway. Yeah. Now, claws versus tail slap. The claws of the Ceratosaurus are a little bit more effective because, it has longer range, and plus, it does a little bit more damage than that of the crocodile's tail slap. X factors okay, let's go to the X factors. The X factors of the Ceratosaurus is that it can jump 20 feet in the fucking air, and it can jump 20 feet in the air. That's bonkers. And plus, they have this little horn on their head for either identification, combat, or something else. Identification, combat, or mating rituals, stuff like that. But there's also been some reports that they've been known they live by marshes, and they can actually swim. Yeah, Ceratosaurus could actually swim because of the shape of his tail and where his fossils were discovered. Now, crocodile's X factors is that it has body armor, it can swim, and has the strongest bite force of any living dinosaur. X factors easily goes to the Ceratosaurus. It's an impressive feat for such a medium-sized dinosaur. Okay, main stats. When it comes to swimming, both of these dinosaurs are pretty good at it. Both of these reptiles are pretty good at it, but Nile crocodile is better at swimming. Remember, we're using the maximum size. Okay, so yeah. But when it comes to land, Ceratosaurus is faster. So that's a tie when it comes to speed. So yeah. Strength goes to the Nile crocodile by a slight margin. Brains, tied. Attack, Ceratosaurus, it's tied, and defense, crocodile. Okay, let's fight. Okay, so the Ceratosaurus is just walking along a marsh, where its fossils are from. He's trying to hunt something. He's hunted a couple dinosaurs before, like some Stegosaurus or some young Apatosauruses. So he decides to eat a fish today. So he's just drinking up some water, looking in the pond. He sees a weird looking fish, and he's like, I guess I'll eat this one today. He's never seen a crocodile before, so he bites it, and the crocodile fights back and bites the throat of the Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus slices at the Nile crocodile's throat, and the Nile crocodile lets go, splashing back into the water. The Ceratosaurus is like, "Hey, what the hell, man?" And he backs off. Later, the Nile crocodile surfaces and bellows at the Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus roars back at the crocodile, and the crocodile raises its mouth, just like that, trying to intimidate the Ceratosaurus. Isn't like what's shown in this scene here. The crocodile raises its tail and slams it into the water, trying to tell him that, hey, this is my swamp. Get out of my swamp! Hello, don't get in. Ceratosaurus roars ferociously, and starts to freaking bite down on the crocodile's neck. The crocodile can't bite back as immobilized, but then sees the Ceratosaurus' arms, rips it clean off, and eats it. Ceratosaurus lets go of the crocodilian and roars in pain. The, the Nile crocodile then tries to escape, and when it tries, and the Cerat- but when the Ceratosaurus chases after it and tries to yank it out of the water, the Nile crocodile just tail slaps the Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus is like a little dazed, but he's pissed. You know? Days later, the Ceratosaurus returns to the place to try and look for the crocodile. It's been 3 days since his arm was ripped off, and now there's some freaking infection in it. Ceratosaurus decides to take a drink, but then the Nile crocodile jumps out of nowhere and grabs it into the water. Ceratosaurus knows. No, the Ceratosaurus. No. The Nile crocodile doesn't know that Ceratosaurus is a pretty good swimmer, so the Nile crocodile just keeps biting and using the same technique. The Ceratosaurus counters attacks by slashing the Nile crocodile's underbelly with its toe claws. The Nile crocodile lets go of the Ceratosaurus and tries to death roll it. The Ceratosaurus escapes that attack and bites down on one of the Ceratosaurus' legs and rips it off. The crocodile roars and snarls at the Ceratosaurus and bites his neck. It's just back and forth fighting, circling around each other before the crocodile has to go up to air to breathe, and so does the Ceratosaurus. As both creatures go to the surface to breathe, Ceratosaurus attacks first and bites the skull of the crocodile. The crocodile can't bite back, and pretty soon the Ceratosaurus has crushed the skull of the Nile crocodile and drops it. Ceratosaurus roars in victory before dragging his new meal away for him to eat. Winner's the Ceratosaurus. So verdict. I think Ceratosaurus would win about 73% of the time. Because of it's not a good swimmer, but it isn't the worst either. And plus, its abilities on land helps it in this fight. But there will be some occurrences where the crocodile would actually drown the Ceratosaurus and kill and eat it. But I do think that the Ceratosaurus would win most of the time. But who do you think would have won this fight? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.